Hello everyone, Father Lamb here, and Happy New Year. Today is January 1st. Here we go, a whole nother year. Hard to believe. Where did 2024 go? As our parents used to tell us, and we never really believed when we were little, the older you get, the faster it goes, huh? Every day is a gift from God. I want to take just a moment and thank everyone at Queenship and at BVM, for especially those who put up the beautiful decorations. Both churches look just fantastic for Christmas, just beautiful, beautiful celebrations. And thank all of you for your participation, the music, our servers, lectors, Eucharistic ministers. I'm just grateful to all of you for just a wonderful Christmas season. And we're in it all the way to the baptism of the Lord, which is not this weekend. This week going to be the Epiphany. The following week going to be the baptism of the Lord. And then we go back to ordinary time. What I really like to talk about today, though, is something that maybe is on the minds of some of us because it's January 1st. I think especially we think about maybe New Year's resolutions. Those of us have been eating like way too many sweets the last few weeks. You're like, oh my Lord, you might be thinking of a diet. And we're big in America on diets, aren't we? Like it's always a diet about this and a diet about that. They have their place in our world. Literally you are what you eat. The things that we consume affect us. I know how sugar affects me and I get hyper. I know how caffeine affects me, especially late in the day. So what we put into our bodies does make a difference. But I'd like to talk about something a little bit different, and it's not our physical diet, but our mental diet. And some of the information I'll be getting today is from a man named Emmett Fox. He was a philosopher, a writer back in really the early 20th century. But he talked about what he called a 7-day mental diet, to be aware of what thoughts we're allowing into our head and not to entertain any negative thinking. It's a really difficult thing to do. Some of us just, the negative thinking is there all the time. We're not even aware of it because it's always there. I remember one time I was joking because the homily had something to do with, pick one day this week and don't complain, So if I'm going to give a homily saying that, I have to live it out too. So I picked a certain day of the week and I said, okay, this is a day that I'm not going to complain. And honestly, I woke up that morning, I realized that was the day, and the first thought in my head was, darn, I can't complain today, We just get so used to that kind of negative thinking. So I'd like to propose to you something that I said I'm gleaning from Emmett Fox. I'll just quote a couple of his sentences in one of his works on the 7-day mental diet. Here's what Fox says. Everything in your life today, the state of your body, the state of your fortune, the state of your home, the present condition of every phase of your life is entirely conditioned by the habitual tone of your past thinking. And the condition of your life next week and next year will be conditioned by the thoughts and feelings that you entertain from now onward. In other words, you choose your life. What are we thinking about? You wake up in the morning, that negative thinking. And to go on a mental diet, it means that we're not going to allow any negative thoughts to take over. And negative thoughts are going to come in, but we're not going to entertain them. See, every thought that comes in our head isn't worth having. And some of these thoughts, we got to let them go in and just let them go out and not allow them to sort of stay with us, if you will. And even if we get bad news about somebody we love gets sick or something, it doesn't mean we don't care. What it means is we're not going to stay in the negative thinking. Yes, my friend is sick. Okay, I'm not going to dwell on that and fall down a pit of, oh my gosh, they're sick. Life is awful. It's terrible that they're sick, but let's do something positive. I can pray for them. I can wish the best for them. I can do a good deed for them. I can reach out to them and make the situation better. But what we're not going to do is entertain the negative thinking. This is difficult because thoughts come and go, but there's an analogy that Fox uses I think is really good, and it's this one. It's like sitting next to a fireplace and you have a really nice shirt on, and one of those hot embers, those cinders, whatever, come flying out and land right on your shirt, right? Now, if you stop and think about it, your shirt's ruined. Oh, geez, what happened? Boy, that ember just hit my shirt. The shirt's ruined. But if that ember comes out, lands on your shirt, and you brush it away very quickly, you save the shirt. And the same thing is with negative thinking. If we allow negative thinking in our life and just brush it off right away, we're going to be okay. But if we concentrate on it and meditate on it, and let it invest inside us, it's going to destroy our day and our lives. So it's a 7-day mental diet. You probably won't be able to do it any longer than 7 days because it's difficult. But whatever negative thought comes in your head, you let go of it and you replace it with a positive thought or a thought about God or something positive. And as I said, this is going to be something that's going to be difficult, but it's something that is possible. No negative thinking, only positive thinking. We let go of the negative thinking. We hand that off, okay? And as we go forward with this, one of the things that we might realize that happened to me is you'll think that it's like everything's horrible and getting worse. You'll think that, geez, I'm having a really bad day with negative thinking. It's probably not any different than any other day. You're just becoming aware of it. You're becoming aware that, oh, my thinking is so negative. And this is negative thoughts about other people, criticism of other people, even negative thoughts about ourselves that we hold on to. What voice goes off in your head when you make a mistake? And some of this depends on our personality. But some of us, we do something stupid and that thought is in your head, oh, well, that was dumb. Why did I do that? Let it go. Let it go. Positive thoughts. Give it a try. 7-day mental diet. It can change your life in time. You won't be able to do it any more than 7 days, as I said earlier. And Fox says that too, because it's very, very difficult. But in the period of just only 1 week, you'll see a change inside your heart and inside your life. Let's ask God to give us that grace to let go of the negative thinking. Think positively. Allow His grace to work through us. Happy New Year, and God bless you.